Let's see if I can get some company. Hey y'all! Let me turn this down just a tad. Ooh, wait. You know, wait. Hey Linda, how are you? Hey Linda, how are you? No, wait, let me turn that down because y'all be hearing me in the background. Let me do that. Okay. So glad to have people with me today. I was a little bit late getting in here. My nose is itchy. I was a little bit late getting in here, trying to get some things wrapped up, pull everything together that I have to show everybody today. There are going to be, hey Deb! There are going to be some, a pretty big giveaway, I think, and I'm going to announce another giveaway. It says, long day at work, just chilling with my coffee. Might sew in a little bit. That sounds like a good plan. I can't do coffee in the evening to keep me up for days if I did now. I have to have one in the morning just to make my eyes open right and focus. But I can't drink coffee in the evening. It's just, for some reason, it don't work for me. It doesn't. But I have a big giveaway. I feel like it's a big giveaway. For today, I am announcing another giveaway. I'm going to wait till a few more people get on and we will get into it. I got a quilt kit that I've been waiting on, so I got some little bit of haul going on. I'm gonna show you guys one of the things. One of my finishes is right here. I've got a finished top anyway. I've got to put a back on it, and I have enough of those quilt seeds from Lori Holt to make. I had enough of those quilt seeds from Lori Holt to make a quilt, and I happened to donate one of them to a girl at a quilt retreat last year. So I'm gonna make them all into wall hangings because I don't have enough to make the whole quilt. So I'm going to make them all into wall hangings. And what have you guys been up to? How has your week been this week, these first couple of days of the work week, for those of us who do work and all? Me being one of the working people, I can say that this week has sucked. But we done made it over the hump, so I'm going to assume that the rest of it is going to be okay. Drink a little water. How have you guys been? Woo! So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey y'all, if you do not know, I'm Alesha and this is Quilty Byrd Piecing, and I'm so glad to have you guys today. Oh, Linda, I forgot about your eye surgery. Girl, I told y'all I got this eye phobia. I can't do it. I would probably go blind if somebody told me I had to have eye surgery. So I had a trash can to keep my sewing. I made a trash can to keep my sewing machine. Keep by your sewing machine. I pass right on by that word. To keep. How do you make a trash can, Dale? Is it like one of those pop up? Ooh, Lord, what am I doing to my hair? One of those pop up like buckets? Is that like what you made? That's interesting. I never heard of that. So I am two subscribers away from 100 subscribers, and so she said I pushed my grandma. What? What is that? Oh, it is a pop up trash. Okay, gotcha. So I am two subscribers away from 100 subscribers, and if I get to 100 subscribers, my plan is to do a big giveaway. So what I'm going to be doing is Bella Rose Quilts has a freedom box that they will be putting out. I put my what? My friend Cassie. What is this mess? Hi, Zaza. I'm reading this crazy comments. Anyway, my what I will be doing is Bella Rose Quilts has this freedom box that they will be putting out in late May, early June. So if I make 100 subscribers, maybe subscribe, but I'll share. Please go to my channel. Oh, thank you. If I make 100 subscribers, and it is in time for me to buy the box, my plan is to purchase the box and give it away to one of you. But I would prefer that to give it away and purchase it prior to its shipping and having it shipped directly to the winner. So I make 100 subscribers and somebody gets a freedom box. Really, Gina? I promise you I looked at that before I came in here and I didn't see that. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it does. Well, that being said, somebody's going to get a freedom box. So I'm going to, I got to figure out how I'm going to get that done to get it to you. Oh, okay, Gina. I knew I wasn't crazy. I could swear I looked at that. Hey, Chloe. And I could have swore I looked at that and it didn't say 100. But with that being said, we are going to proceed with giving away. We're going to proceed with giving it away, but not today. I need to make sure, it'll probably be next week's live. And I need to make sure that I can purchase it and then get a winner and get the address changed. That's what I want to do, because I want to go ahead and get it before they sell out. And then I tell y'all you're getting something and I go to get it and I can't send it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase it and make sure that and figure out how they want me to do that so that I can call them back and do an address change and it be shipped directly to you. I say that because my Bella box took a week, darn near a week and a half to get to me. So I don't want them to send it to me and it take a week and a half from California to get to Alabama, and then somebody win it, and then you back in California, and now I got to take another week and a half to ship it out to you. I don't want to do that. I would prefer that they shipped it directly to you. So I'm going to figure that out over the next week. I'm going to call them and see what we can do and make sure that they know that's what I'm doing and how I'm going to proceed, how we will proceed with that. And next Wednesday, we will do some kind of game, and we will pull names and figure out who is going to win that box, and it will be shipped directly to you. With that being said, it's out there shipping labels really early. They do, but I know mine didn't ship until that day when she said the very last one, because she said if you bought the box after so-and-so. So mine didn't ship till a Monday, and then like a Wednesday, and I didn't get it till this past Monday when I put the video out. So it was I knew it shipped because I got something to tell me it shipped. And it was the day that they said the very last ones had gone to the post office. So I know it took a while. It took a while. I just don't want it to take 2 or 3 weeks to get to you when, you know, they may be doing some kind of sew-along or something, and I want you to be able to go right along with it and do whatever it is that they're doing. And with that being said, we're going to go into what we're going to be giving away at the end of this show today. So I was looking for some summer things for me to do. I'm feeling kind of bright and in spring and summer weather kind of projects, and I came across me already having a watermelon quilt kit. So it's this one from Basic Gray with their, what was this fabric line called? Fruit Loop fabric line. And I have all the pieces here, and I'll show you those in a minute. But I have this, and I'm going to make this quilt here. But in it, while I was going through the cubby that this quilt was in, I realized and remembered that I bought two with the same fabric. This one is the whole kit. It's going to be given to one of you lovely people today. Okay. Let me see. How is that? Is that better? Is it like doing what you needed to do? Because I truly don't know what to do about that. Let me know if it's working now. Let's see. If and I can do something. I don't know how to fix that. Live messages, chat, none, because I'm just doing a basic. Okay, cool. Well, as I was saying, I will be doing this quilt when I bought this project from Hancock. I'm sorry. I wish I knew. You know what? I would use it, but I don't think it's plugged in yet. But I did buy a microphone, so I will be charging it, figuring out how to use it, and I'll be using it going forward, Gina. I'm so sorry about that, but I will be using it going forward so you can hear me a little better after today. I just got to figure out how to use it. I bought this kit from Hancock Paducah when I bought this watermelon kit. No problem. And so one of you ladies will be getting this. It is the entire kit that goes with this box. She said, I don't think you can add captions once the live. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you watching on your computer? No, hold on. What does it say? I plug an external mic into mine because YouTube is quiet on the computer. Oh, okay. So you guys will be getting this. I'm not going to go back and make another quilt with the same fabric, but I end up buying this for like $50. The quilt size is 7.5 by 81.5, so it's a pretty good size. And the block sizes are 8 by 8. And I'm going to show you what you're going to get before I show you my quilt. You will be getting 2 Fruit Loop charm packs. Wait, where am I? Wait, where are we? Here we go. 2 Fruit Loop charm packs. And this is binding. Let me make sure I get it all right when I show it to you. You're going to get 2 pieces of dark fabric. One is a dark accent and the other is, oh, I told you that wrong. I told you that wrong. This is the border here. One is your dark accent and one is your binding. So you have 2 separate pieces, and they're sized different. They didn't give you one piece to have to cut up. So they gave you a 5/8 yard piece for the dark accent and a 3/4 yard piece for the binding. And then you have a light accent, which is, it was supposed to be something with polka dots, but it ends up being this white fabric that they put in there. But it's 1 3/8 yard of this white fabric. And then you're going to get 3 1/4 yard of this grunge, which is like an off-white color. Here. And that is your entire quilt kit. I don't think I have a picture. Yeah, but that's the quilt kit for this here. So when we get to the end of the show, we will be giving it away, and this is what you'll get. This. I'm only going to pick up one of the blacks. This one. This one. And all your color pieces here. Hey, Becky. It's either, look, I just got a quilt kit in, and it's either I move something out or my husband moves me out. So, so I did. I got the kit from Hancock Paducah, and it was like $50 at the time that I got it. What I usually end up doing from them is I just go in any section of their website that they have. I always start with what's on clearance, and I happen to find it on clearance after I found the yardage on clearance for the quilt that I'm about to make, that I'm going to show you guys now. This will give you a good idea of what all was in the line at the time, because it's not a new one. So I kitted this. Instead of buying this as a kit, I kitted it myself. But that was when I got the fabric for $5 and something a yard. So I didn't have any problem making a quilt kit. I probably didn't pay a heaping whole lot more than I paid for that one on clearance. But it includes these fabrics, which they already starched, y'all, so they're gonna look pretty stiff. I love this one. It's so bright. Then I also have this piece here. And these words, which I think are just alphabet. I don't think they actually make words. I think they're just alphabet that are written over and over again. This one, which I don't know what that is either. Some stars and, yeah, hearts and dots. Same print in the black. Yeah, I wasn't joking about that starch, baby. It's serious. It is serious. This one. Same print as the green and the yellow. Then a red. Then some yellow fruit. I'm going to assume they melons, because they kind of don't look like oranges or lemons really, but this tossed fruit. This red, what would you call that? They making you hungry, Gina. The blue fruit. More of those strange tossed hearts and diamonds and dots and stars and triangle-y somethings. I don't know what that is. Here's a red. These look kind of like clouds, like swirly clouds to me. And then the red letters. Wonky Gingham. That sounds good, Sheila. That sounds really good. Really, really good. I pulled this out after I saw the summertime watermelon quilt kit, and I was tempted to buy it when I remembered I already have a watermelon. This one, I'm going to turn it the other way. Maybe the alphabet make more sense. I'm not sure. I already had watermelon, so I thought this would be, she said, I bought the cloud one in green. Oh, really? It came in green. I stuck to the colors that I saw in the picture on the, I didn't even have the pattern for for this yet. So when I looked at the picture, I just went and bought like a yard of each piece. Is what I did, and it happened. Everything that matched, and it happened to be that I got enough. And then the backing for this one, my idea was to steal the grunge out of that. But then when I decided that I was gonna give it away, stealing the grunge wasn't gonna work. So what did I do with it? So I had this old block of the month that I hated after I got it because I hated the fabric. So I dismantled it after I got all the pieces, and I ended up with this dot. In several pieces, I only need like, looks like you have the fabric wrapped around, but yup. Nope, it's just starch. But I needed 2.5 yards for this quilt for background, and I ended up, when I measured all the pieces, with 3.5 yards over the course of that block of the month for this fabric. So this is going to end up being the background for this. And all of this is going to turn into those lovely watermelons. The quote I'm giving you guys is actually bigger than this one. Because this one is, hold on, let me find out. This one is 78 by 78. But each one of the blocks is 15 by 15. So the block is like 2 watermelons together. So I done got it starched. And in between the things that I'm doing on a regular, I like big blocks too. I will be using that. I will be doing that rather. And then I chose the background for, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because I can't find my UV light, for my, well, I chose the sashing. Hey, Tammy! How you feeling today, sugar? That's fantastic. My beige would love it. Let me look up here. That's fantastic. My beige would love it. Her business is called Watermelon Studio. Okay. How cute. Did you see my reply to your last live video about Tilda's World Free Patterns on Dresses? Yes, I did. I did. Okay, I'm taking it easy. Good, Tammy. Good. I did see that, Gina. I saw that. I've actually seen some. Now, this is unusual because I didn't think Tilda gave you sneak peeks. But if you go on the Tilda USA website, they've given some really cute sneak peeks on what's going to be coming out in June. Those quilt patterns are adorable, too. I print every one of her patterns. Will those work with your quilts? So, this is going to be the background to my dresses. The dresses that I'm making for my grandparents. And you really can't see it. Or you can't. Can you see that? It's not dots. It's actually hearts. It's the background that went with, the lady I don't particularly care for her stuff. What is she? Camille Ross Kelly. Oh, so I'm just listening. But I'll be watching. Okay. It went with Camille. I print out all of them. I don't care if I like the pattern or not, Gina. I just print it anyway. I print them all. It's the background that went with Camille Ross Kelly's, oh my God, what was it? Lighthearted fabric. That's another kit that I got that I didn't like, that I dismantled too. I didn't like the quilt. It was at a time where I was excited to be quilting and finding out and knowing new designers and keeping up with things. And I found a lady who would let you pay for things on time, like layaway it. So you were making payments all the way up until it was supposed to ship. And I got excited because I could get new fabric and get all of it. Fat quarter bundles and quilts. And I just ordered a ton of okay? Like a ton of it. I was paying that lady so much money, I felt like, Lord. Well, she the electric company or something. I mean, I was like, overwhelmed with stuff I was buying from her. And I bought this kit, that lighthearted kit, and I hated that quilt. I just did not like it at all. So I dismantled the kit when I got it, and this was the background that was in it. And I'm gonna use this background to pull all my dresses together and like suspend them. This is my idea. Since I don't have time to learn how to do the mitered borders around the blocks. So what I'm going to do is I am going to suspend them in the quilt to look like collage. Those, remember we used to get those family picture frames where you just stick pictures. They have like little places where you put all your children and your grandmama and everybody, and in the middle it say, you know, like, what a happy family y'all are. All right, she said, I'll have to look. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. You remember those, Chloe, when you get those collage pictures and you just put, you know, your children over here, your mama over there, everybody in your family, all in it. So that's how I want the dresses to be in the quilt. I was going to make them all 12 by 12, but I think I'm still going to make the blocks 12 by 12, but I'm going to suspend them in here, in this. So there will be like a 7.5 by 10 here, and the dress will actually be 7.5 by 10, and then there may be another one that's like 12 by whatever, or another one that's 8.5 by something else, and I'm going to suspend them all like a collage. Yeah, I'm going to suspend them all and make them 12 by 12, because it has to be 48 by 48 at least for me to turn it in. So, yeah, I'm going to suspend them all in here and make them 12 by 12, but they will be different sizes in the quilt. Hopefully that makes sense by the time I put it together. And I did get, well, look at that. This is what happened when you don't pay attention. When you get ready. I printed out my names so I can start doing, I'm going to find it for the day out. Start doing all of my embroidery and, child. Well, I printed them out anyway. This is happens, oh, Lord have mercy. This is what happens when you old and your mind ain't good. And you know you brought that little piece of paper in here to show to everybody. You just don't know what you did. Oh, there it goes. I found it. I found it, y'all. See? So these are my embroidery names. So everybody got a name. Be sashing in a different color. So the quilts are background in their own colors. I mean the dresses. So let me grab one really quick. Maybe. Possibly. I say that. And then I don't find one. Where did I put you on? Clearly I didn't put you here. Oh, there we go. Come on now. Oh. There we go. We had a crash. Crash and burn. Crash and burn. We had one. Okay, so see this? See how small that is? And see, they're already finished. They're already background in their own fabric. So I will extend this. I will extend this to be like 12 by 12, but it'll hang in there. Like, does that make sense? It does make sense, Gina? It'll hang in that 12 by 12 and just be its own little piece. And like they're all different sizes. See, this one's bigger. So when I make it 12 by 12, it'll be a different size. Like the collage pictures would be. You know, you had some 5 by 7s, you had some little, all of that. So they're all different. Like this one is skinnier too. So by the time I make the extension, okay. So by the time I make the extension on them, they will look like the little collage thing. And if I have time, y'all, I have a 12, was it 10? It's either 10 or 12 inch red bottom shoe pattern. That is paper piece 2. So hopefully I can sneak that in and get that in the middle and surround the dresses around them bad shoes. Them shoes can walk into the dress, walk into the quilt all by themselves. But that's the plan. And I'm going to use it to make it one, basically, to, what they call it, when you take a picture and you put it on, make it like one canvas. This will be the canvas, and then the pictures will just be suspended inside of that. The dresses, rather, will be suspended inside of that. And then the names, I already got the name. Hopefully I got the names correctly, so that when I make the bottom section around them, everything fits, because this is only like, I think 2 inches, an inch and a half, or 2 inches here, and nothing is longer than 7. So if I'm making them 12 by 12, they should all fit. That's my Grammy. My grandma's name was Brooksy May. But they should all fit inside of everything. And then the top, inside the top border is going to be, and I know this probably look backwards to you guys, it's going to be Pieces of Me. That's the name of the quilt. So the top will be Pieces of Me, and the bottom border will have, let me make this make sense. Come on now. It will be Established 1972. That is very, very, very ambitious of me. But over the course of the next 2 weeks, because you like it, Chloe? I like it. I mean, it comes a lot from my first love, which is paper crafting. I love all things paper, stickers, markers, paint, all that. All kinds of stationery and all that pretty stuff that you buy just to put a note on. I love all that stuff. And I would, it is. It's not a quilt show entry, but it's a guild challenge entry. So that's what it is. It's ambitious, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I don't have an embroidery machine, so for the next 2 weeks, all my waking moments that I'm not working on the quilt sewing it will be embroidering all these names on the bottom of those blocks. And my girl that does my long arming is setting aside 2 days at the end of this month, so I got until the 20 whatever, but that's the 29th to get it to her, because it has to be put up at the show on the 2nd of May. So she's going to block off 2 days to make sure that she has enough time to get it finished for me, so that I can pick it up from her, throw a binding on it, and hang it up at the Guild show. I'm excited about it. I am wholly excited about it. It is very ambitious of me, but you know what? I will be perfectly honest. I hadn't had a challenge that I have not at least met. Yeah, I haven't exceeded it, and I probably hadn't won against it, but I hadn't failed to complete it yet. So we're not going to make this the first one. We are going to get this done. Y'all, we are going to get this done. And with that, the only thing I have really worked on for real is this Quilt Seed by Lori Holt. I hope so. I hope so. And really, even if I do not finish it for the Guild show, I will finish it. Even if I don't have it finished and quilted, I will have the top finished, even if I don't be able to get it quilted. I'm definitely going to have the top finished. And if not quilted, I won't be able to put it in the challenge. The challenge requires that it's like finished. But long as I get the quilt top finished, I'm going to feel pretty good about it one way or the other. I am. I feel pretty good about it being a concept that came out of my head. So I mean, I feel really, really, really good about that. I did work on that quilt seat, and Chloe, I'm gonna be working on another one when we get together and sew tomorrow. Speaking, are we still on for tomorrow? Let me know. Speaking of, if anybody wants to, thank you, Deb. If anybody wants to join us tomorrow and sew with us, you are welcome. Welcome to come in with us tomorrow. You are welcome to come in with us tomorrow. The other thing, let me make sure I got it, that I've been working on, because I am in a springy mood. How hard is the border on it? It's not. It's not at all. It's just it is squares. I can't remember the size, but it is squares. We sew on a Chloe, you tell them about that, because you know more about that Discord than I do. But it is squares on it's just stitch and flips at the top of squares, and then you sew them together, and then you sew four together on the sides, and I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the corners on the bottom, and then you just add them on. And you're going to be doing it for each one of these seeds, though. All of them look like that with that stamp edge on them. It's not. It's not, though. It looks very complicated, but it is not. It is not complicated at all. It's not. I will say this, though, for this one. I haven't done any of the other ones, but I will say this. It really, your fabrics, your pieces are small, and some of them are really small, and to me, if it hadn't been starched, it would have been all kind of wonky for me. It would have been all kind of wonky. And we don't sew on the same day live, just whenever we can get together and make our schedules work, Sheila. Just whenever we can get together and make our schedules work. But we have a pretty good time when we do it. The other thing that I've been working on is this. $3:30 is just, I'm at work at 3:30, Deb. I've been wanting to catch you guys, and when I'm off on is that Thursdays? When I'm off on a Thursday, I am going to, I'm definitely going to catch you guys when I'm off on a Thursday, which will be next week. Yes, we are going to be doing 7:30 Eastern, 8:30, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. But I've been working on this. I have. And let me tell y'all, as much I love all things fig tree. I really do. But this was a little hard. It doesn't look like it's that hard, but this was a little harder than I wanted it to be. It really was. It was a lot harder than I wanted it to be. It's a lot of paying attention to sewing things in the right direction and all that good stuff. I put these little things right here. It's a fig tree pattern. It is, Gina. It is a fig tree pattern. These little bottom pieces right here. Honey, I think I put every one of these flowers on wrong and had to end up going back and taking them off because I stitched them the wrong direction. For these little petals that are going this way, you have to stitch. The stitch and flips have to be changed, and I was in chain piecing mode, so I stitched and flipped them the wrong way. Half of them supposed to go one direction, and half of them supposed to go the other. This has been a beast, and I am gonna finish it. I told my husband before this week was out, this was gonna be on the table. But I do have my blocks finished. Yeah, this one. Wait. I don't know which way it's going to go when it go on there. Because some of them are going to go this way. And some of them are going to go this way. And then there's these flowers that gave me the blues. Now listen, the kit, I bought the kit from Joanna from Fig Tree. The kit did not come with this fabric. This is what happens when you stitch stuff on the wrong way and you have already cut the stitch and flip side. You have to go find something that looks remotely the same, somewhat the same anyway. So, and this is Coriota, that peachy keen or whatever. I did not have another pinky pink that looked like that. So two of them look like this. And then the rest of them look right. With the right color. Hey, Annette. I am not. I'm going to finish this block. I'm going to finish it exactly the way this pattern called for. Just like this, I'm going to finish. I have made everything, all the pieces. Now all I got to do is put it together. And then she made that difficult too because she got about 4 different size sections in between here. And I was tired yesterday and I refused to take another thing apart, so I didn't even start putting them together. I thought your name. Yeah, so I didn't start putting them together at all. But when I get off of here with you guys, I'm going to spend an hour or so putting the sashings on these pieces so that I can just, tomorrow evening, just knock it out. Put them together and put the border on it. Now, when we going to put gonna put the back on there? I don't know. I don't know when we're going to put the back on it. And I don't know how to quilt it, so somebody give me some ideas. And please keep in mind that I'm not a fancy quilter. If it don't involve straight lines, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do it. But if the free motion quilting is easy, if your suggestion is something kind of easy, it's going to be a table runner. It's going to be a counter runner because I gave my table in my dining room to my daughter, and I'm currently in the process of looking for a new one. So it's going to be a counter runner. It's going to go on my counter. I got like my counters are like a U. So the stove sits on one side, and then it's just a straight counter on the other side, and then the sink in the back of the U. So it's going to go on the straight counter on there. It's pretty big though. It's like 23 by 66. It's really easy and forgiving design. An S shape. You mean like just doing that through the whole thing? Yeah, because this picture got some pretty fancy in here, and I ain't gonna be able to do all that. But I wanted to do something more than a crosshatch. And of course I can do that. Them little squares don't end up being right, but I mean, yes, but elongated. Oh, yeah. That sounds easy. I'm going to try to do some loops too on something, Gina. I might try to loop this. I might. It ain't long, so it won't, give me the blues trying to get all around it. It's all one, it's basically a square. So I might try to loop that one. It says, I don't know what it's called. Serpentine, maybe? I know what you mean. I have to find it on my machine. But I know it's like that wave, the one that does this. I got you. That's a good idea. I miss Mona's was visiting my mom and dad. Okay, Zaza. I'm going to try to get in somebody else's sewing too, but I work from, basically all daylight hours. I do. I can on Mondays and Tuesdays, if anybody is sewing on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm at home, so I can prop up. It's your birthday, Zaza? It's your birthday. I can prop up my iPad while I'm working. Now I have to and watch everybody and just kind of talk to you, but I won't be sewing. I'll be working though, you know, but the folks at work don't know that. Happy birthday, Zaza. I be working, but the folk, you know, I be working and watching and talking to y'all, but the folks at work don't know that because they not here. But that's been, oh, and I said I got a haul. Let me, oh Lord, it's falling. About to have another crash and burn going on over here. Chloe, we have a project. So I got her in the mail today. And I have to say that it's a whole lot going on in this here quilt. A whole lot going on. So I'm going to give y'all a preview of the blocks. You got yours too, Chloe? It's a whole lot going on in this quilt pattern. I mean, a whole lot. Oh, wait. Okay. That is block 1. Is that Bella Rose pattern? This is Heather Briggs. This is Heather Briggs pattern. Yeah, that is blocks 1 and 2. That's 3 and 4. This is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And these are monthly patterns because it's set up like a block of the month. 9 and 10. Yeah. 11 and 12. That looks like it would be great with a Bella Rose. I was thinking using that fabric, well, her fabrics anyway, to actually do that Bella Rose mystery quilt. This one is, what is this? 13, 14, 15, and 16. $17 and 18. And that's the end. 18 is the last one before you put together this girl. Not to mention you do a whole lot of embroidery patterns. There's this one that says male. It's not that big. Let me look it up for you. There's this one that says Home Sweet Home. And I think there's one more. Oh, yeah. They're both the same. Yeah. There's only 2. I think it's like, you're right. I think it's like 76 by 6. Girl, stop. Where the front page is? Maybe it's in the back. It says, what it don't say? Stop it. It doesn't. It must say on the first page. 76 by 76. That's right. That's what she is. And all the fabrics look like that. Let me get a little higher so I can show you all. Let me back that up. They're really pretty. She came today, and I was so excited to see it. I thought it would be more. Like, I would go on my... That would go on my bed, and then Dave would lay down on it after chopping wood. So it would be dirty and smelly. Or my husband probably won't even sleep on it. I thought it would have way more fabric than this. After you look at that pattern, you would think I would have gotten a bit more fabric, but this is it. That's it. I thought it would have a bit more. I was expecting a bit more, a lot more. So I'm gonna go with the big pieces first because these little pieces are. That is it. That's all. That is all of it. I thought it would, like I said, it doesn't. It doesn't look like enough fabric, does it? But like I said, I thought it was gonna be more, and this is it. I was kind of like, wait, what the other half? This is it. There's this green. Wait, that don't look green. Let me turn this light on. Hold on. I'm one light short. Let's see if that helped. Oh yeah, that did good. There's this green. This kind of periwinkle, like blue, almost purpley blue, but like periwinkle blue. A gingham in an orange color. This is cute. Look at the little houses. I want to turn it right, so one of them will be. Wait, which way? Anyway, I think they flip. I think what I'm going to do. She says you'll need to be. It says Zaza went upstairs and he was all cuddled up in a quilt top. Wasn't even a proper quilt. As Zaza says, you'll need to be really careful and no spare fabric for mistakes. I think what I'm going to do, like I can't make no major mistakes, but I think I'm gonna buy a layer cake. Just so if I need to replace something, it will have to be a small something, but I think I'm gonna buy a layer cake just to have a little extra fabric. There's this peachy, it's the same thing? Wait a minute. Is it the same fabric? No, they're a little different. One is pink and one is really light and one is really dark. Starching will shrink it, and what I think I'm going to do, because I bought my fabric for the flower stand from Handmade is Heart Made as well, and I had enough fabric for that. I did. I had enough fabric to starch, but I'm still going to starch this one because I just can't make myself use the fabric without starching it. But I'm going to keep in mind that when you starch, the fabric shrinks from selvage to selvage. It doesn't shrink in the length. So if for instance, these pieces are 6 inches. They're 1/8 yards. They're 6 inches. They're going to shrink from selvage to selvage. My worry is not the selvage. I doubt seriously if I use every single piece from selvage to selvage. I was more worried about the 6-inch part. Considering you're cutting it per block, and you may cut a strip of something and may not have what you need for the rest once you get going. Yeah. And so I was kind of worried about it until I remembered that it does not shrink this way, it shrinks this way. It shrinks from width, from selvage to selvage. So I was more worried that I wouldn't have enough in here if I needed to cut something going forward. But you still don't have enough for miscuts, I don't think. I really don't think I will. So I'll probably end up buying a layer cake just so that if I have to redo something, I will have it. You got this light blue. This is less of a periwinkle and more of a baby type blue. Because I don't think I will have, got a Bella. just a cream, or it's probably more of a cream, Bella Solid. And then, I don't know, is this her fabric? Because I don't remember. Yep. So this is our background. Cute. Very cute. And I'm going to assume that this is the binding. My husband doesn't really care what it does look plentiful. It's very cute. I wasn't expecting that, because the last one I did not do the flower shop one, the one in between the flower stand and this one. I didn't do the flower shop. It just looked like it was way too. Now this one got a lot going on, but I think that flower shop had more going on than that. But it had a white background, and so does the flower stand. I wasn't expecting this with these little flowers in it. And I think there's a couple in here that was not in there. So there's this pink that I didn't show, and this is actually pink. Get over here to see that. And there's a blue gingham that I didn't show in that. Let's see. There's this print with the little flowers and the squares. I think that's really cute. It's very dainty looking. And then there's a couple of florals that were not in the main larger pieces of yardage. I like to keep him on his toes. There's a pink one. Colors really change depending on the light. They do change depending on the light. I'm trying to stay a little. If I do it this way, they kind of look true. Now that's kind of the true color. And then they gave me a gray, so I'm not really sure what this goes to, but they gave a kind of gray Bella as well, a dark gray. And that, you guys, is what I've been up to lately, which is not much of nothing but fighting with this. Oh, did I show y'all my bees? Look at my bees. They're so cute. It might be because the only lights I have in here, which I need to invest in some more, is a ring light on this side of me. And then I got the ceiling fan up here. And usually I be wanting to do things when I do videos. I'd only do them when thank you. I only do them when the sun is up, so that the light in the window can come in and help me out a little bit. But I need to invest in some more lights in here. I really do. I just ain't got room for them. They need to hang from the wall or something, because I just don't have room for them in here with all the other stuff that I have in here. I really, really don't. So, with that, this is what I'm going to do. Y'all, I'm talking and looking. Hold on. I need to grab a piece of paper. Oh, you meant the shadow in the quilt. Let me grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I am going, well, let me find a pen. I got 100 of them. And when you need one, you can't find one. It's behind y'all. You want to need cotton cut pens that everybody talk about so great. And if I miss a name, I need you to tell me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to write everybody's name down, and I'm going to tear these pieces of paper, and I'm going to put them in something, shake them up, and pull the name of whoever's here. There's 10 of you, so I need 10 names to get this quilt kit. So I know we got Deb. I know we got Chloe. And Linda, are you still there? Becky? See, girl? Gina? Sheila? So are you talking about the singing in the rain pattern that they're making on the Discord, or the singing in the rain from the Flamingo Toes? So I got you. Sheila, I got you. Tammy, and she says she's on the phone. Who else am I missing? Same pattern. Okay. It has it's really cute. Use this gray on the umbrella handles. And it, okay, Zaza, if I pull your, I'm gonna put you in, but if I pull your name, I'm gonna have to pick something that I can send to you, because this cool kit is gonna cost me way too much money to send it to you. Let's see, I ain't got but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names. I'm missing 3 more people. I have Deb, Chloe, Becky, Gina, Sheila, Tammy, Annette. Linda, are you still there? Gina, you're in Scotland. I can't send it to you either. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Y'all got me all kind of confused going on right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 people. Ooh, it's cool outside. I'm in Alabama. And so it's cool outside here too. It's probably supposed to go down to the 30s. 30s tonight. Y'all, it's April. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to this at all. I got Chloe. I got Deb, Chloe, Becky, Gina. Yes, Sheila, Tammy, and Annette. I got them. Ooh, chilly, girl. I can't handle it. I cannot. It's April. How am I supposed to have on cute dresses? At this point, I'm going to have on, I'm going to be covered up for Easter, and that ain't how that's supposed to work. It's not. I'm supposed to have my toes out and my shoes and everything. Oh, okay. So, let me tear these pages. Because I ain't got no more names. Let me tear up our paper so I can put it in a little bowl. Got me sheet. I'm going to fold everybody the same way, so I don't be giving nobody 78. It was in the 60s here. I don't even think we got to the 70s today, but I don't know, because it was too cold this morning for me to even think about going outside. It was too cold this morning for me to even think about going back out there once I got inside. I went, that's okay. High of 30. Girl, that's insane. What? 30? Woo, I think I would, See, 78, 78. No, that's a little warm right now. I think anywhere from 70 to 75 is what it should be in Alabama right about now. Let's see, by Easter, end of April, 1st of May, we should be in the 80s on a regular basis. On a regular basis. And by the end of May, we hit 90, about to roast to death. You know, go outside, look next door, and you might see the devil living there. It gets so hot in June and July. Okay, got this one, this one. Let me fold you up. Melanie. So I got another person. Hi, Melanie. Let me put your name on the list because you made it, girl. You made it just in time. Let me put your name on the list, too. Y'all fill her in on what the names are about while I write this stuff down. It is. Y'all, I ain't good with the cold weather. I be so over it. I was at work telling people that I sleep with a foot warmer. Y'all sleep with foot warmers? And my coworkers didn't know what a foot warmer was. Y'all know what foot warmers are? I was like, I know we live in Alabama, but I mean, y'all don't know what a foot warmer is. And they were all just shocked that I slept with a foot warmer. It's a, so we, yes, it's an electric blanket for your feet. That's exactly what it is. It's a little open. It looks like a little pillow, and she said my husband is a foot warmer. So it looks like a little blanket that's closed in, and it sits at the foot of my bed, and it warms, and you stick your feet in it. It's probably as long as my entire leg from my knee to my foot. And you stick your feet, you sit at the bottom of the bed, and as you sleep, you slide your feet in it. And it stays on about 30 minutes. Hey, Janice, girl, you made it too. You made it too. Let me put your name on the list. How you doing, girlfriend? So, yeah, you slide your feet in it. Oh, really? I didn't know the heated blankets had a place to stick your feet. That's neat. I never knew that. But I don't have a heated blanket because my husband. Good to know, girl, that you're doing good. My husband gets hot. He gets all sweaty, and I be about to kick him out the bed. But it is. She said the odds are going down and down. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh, so I got a Melanie and Janice. Let me put y'all name on here too. Okay. Let me cut you out, Gina. Okay. All right, Melanie. I am, Janice. I am. Let's see. Janice and Melanie. Okay. Okay, let me get a bowl. Let me get that good old bowl so everybody can see me. Let me grab it right here. So I haven't. One of my other loves is jars. I did not catch the Riley Blake live. Did you, Gina? I did see the Lori Holt typography though. I had already saw that that what they call them, their little folder thing that they get on Riley Blake. I buy jars from TJ Maxx and Home Goods every time I go in there and they have really cute jars. I have this fascination for really pretty jars, y'all. They are like everywhere in my house. Okay. We shaking, we shaking, we shaking, we shaking. We shaking. And we grabbing. I got one. I got one. Who I got? Janice, girlfriend. Janice. I mean, really, that's just, I couldn't do anything but laugh. Let me show you what you're getting, girl, since you can. So y'all know y'all need to show up at the last minute next week, right? Y'all see how that's working? Let me show you. So I went and bought this quilt for myself and found out that I had 2 of them with the same fabric. So you're getting a quilt kit to make this. It is 73.5 by 81.5. So next week, for everybody that came later that wasn't here in the very beginning, next week we are going to be giving away a chance to win the Bella Rose Freedom Box to celebrate my making 100 subscribers. So the reason we're doing it, we found out that I made 100 today, but the reason we're doing it next week is because I need to talk to them because I'm going to go ahead and purchase it, but I need to find out if it's okay that I call them later and give them a different address to ship it to whoever's going to win, whoever wins. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase it now. Thank you so much, Janice. I'm going to go ahead and purchase it now, but next week, but I'm seriously jealous. But next week, at the end of next week's live, we're going to give away that Freedom Box to everybody. So I wanted to come to you guys at the same time. So I am so glad to have you guys here. I have had a good time. And Janice, girlfriend, you just gave me a good laugh. A really, really good laugh. That is something else. Thank you, Zaza. So, yeah. Oh, girl, stop. That was just really, really funny. I just when I saw your name, I just had to laugh. I was like, yeah. Well, they spoke it up, girl. They spoke it up for you. Oh, and I forgot to say that I am including these. What up, girl? If my head wasn't on my body, honey. Look. I have these 10-inch squares that I was going to use in the background for some kind of way in this quilt, and they were in there with the kids. So I'm just still going to include them into your kit. You probably won't need them because it has background, tons of it for you to use. But they were in there, so these 10-inch squares, just put them in your stash somewhere and use them for background and something else. So thank you all for coming. I have had a ball. We have been on here for 76 minutes. And I know you guys have other things to do and to get prepared for tomorrow and probably other people's lives and different stuff to watch. But I'm so glad you guys came. And I'm so happy that you are part of my quilting world. I am. Thank you, Deb. I'm so glad you had a good time. And I will see you guys next Wednesday. And so we can give away some more good stuff. And hopefully I will have some of these hanging dresses to show you guys. Have a wonderful night. And know that if anybody else told you today, I love you guys to life. Okay? See you later.